Can you people hear me? Assalamu alaikum everyone. Thank you Ahmed Raza Anjum for your response. Welcome to lecture 14th. We'll be studying English language today and the topic will be the voices. We will cover the voices of present tenses, which are present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, and present perfect tense in this class. Okay. Before we move on to the tenses, let me tell you that there are, four tenses that are not converted into passive voice. There are four tenses that we don't convert into passive voice. What are they? Present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future continuous, and future perfect continuous tense. These four tenses are not converted into passive voice. And even if you get a sentence that belongs to one of these tenses and you are asked to change it into passive voice, you are supposed to write that these tenses are not changed into passive voice. ठीक है, अगर ऐसा कोई सेंटेंस आ जाए दैट बिलोंग्स टू एनी ऑफ दीज फोर टेंसेस, आपने लिखना है कि दिस कैन नॉट बी चेंज्ड बिकॉज ऑफ द टेंस. आप उसके नीचे ये लिख देंगे, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू क्रॉस इट, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू sorry miss, you're not going to like write anything like that, but you're supposed to write that this cannot be converted into passive voice because of its tense. ये स्टेटमेंट आपने लिखना है. प्लस 19th July is the last date of for you people to submit your forms of subject selection. If you're selecting biology, you're supposed to write it in the form. If you're selecting computers, then you're also then also you're going to write it in your form and submit it online through email, I guess. I am not sure, but you go through the instruction. The form is there for you. It is uploaded in your Google Classroom as well as it is sent in your WhatsApp groups. So you can take it from anywhere which is convenient for you, fill it up and then email it on the given email address. Anyway, if you haven't given me your attendance, please give me your attendance and try to join class in time. Be punctual in the class. Anyway, पैसिव वॉइस को रूल को मैं इंडिविजुअली सेंटेंस बाय सेंटेंस आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट टू यू, टेंस बाय टेंस आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट टू यू. ठीक है ना? तो बी वेरी वेरी अटेंटिव. ऑल्दो एक्टिव और पैसिव वॉइसेस हमने बहुत अरसे किए हैं. यू हैव ऑल्सो डन इट इन योर 8th क्लास, बल्कि यू डिड इट इन योर 7th क्लास टू, एंड आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, यू डिड इट इन योर 6th क्लास एज वेल. तो जब हमने इतना इसको पढ़ा है तो आई बिलीव दैट दिस शुड बी considered a revision class. सारे की सारे language के topics that you've already studied in your previous classes will be reviewed in your 9th class. So because it is a revision, I will not go into little details. हम overview एक देखेंगे हर चीज़ का. Obviously cover हम सारे rules करेंगे, सब rules की examples करेंगे, but जहाँ पे आपको कोई problem हो तो you are supposed to ask me like like responsible student yourself कि मिस यहाँ पे मुझे प्रॉब्लम आ रही है. फाइन. ओके, सो द फर्स्ट रूल इज इन प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट. प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट में वी in assertive sentence we don't use any helping verb, है ना? In present indefinite assertive sentences we don't use any helping verb. We use subject v1 with s or es and we have object. This is the structural rule for present indefinite assertive sentence. But when we'll change it into passive voice, we are supposed to use is, am or are as helping verbs. ठीक है? प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट के एक्टिव वॉइस में या तो कोई हेल्पिंग वर्ब यूज नहीं होगा इफ द सेंटेंस इज असर्टिव, या डू और डज यूज होगा इन केस ऑफ नेगेटिव और इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस। ठीक है। और प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट के ही पैसिव में तीनों टाइप के सेंटेंसेस में असर्टिव, sorry, affirmative, negative, or interrogative, we are bound to use is, and, or, are, is, am, or, are as our helping verbs. ठीक है। सेकेंडली, जब हमें नॉट ऐड करना होगा इन केस ऑफ अ नेगेटिव सेंटेंस, नॉट विल बी एडेड आफ्टर द हेल्पिंग वर्ब इन पैसिव सेंटेंस। ठीक है। एक्टिव में वो डू डस के बाद लगेगा आपका नॉट, पैसिव सेंटेंस में इज, एम या आर के बाद लगेगा। और हेल्पिंग वर्ब जो आप यूज करोगे, दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस दैट यू आर राइटिंग। ठीक है। पैसिव है तो पैसिव के सब्जेक्ट के हिसाब से, एक्टिव है तो एक्टिव के सब्जेक्ट के हिसाब से, क्योंकि पैसिव में हम ऑब्जेक्ट को सब्जेक्ट की प्लेस पे रखते हैं, तो ऑब्वियसली हमें ऑब्जेक्ट के हिसाब से ही अपना पैस जो है हेल्पिंग वर्ब वो यूज करना है, जो भी आपका बिगनिंग में यूज है हुआ वह है। एक्टिव के सेंटेंस में आप एक्टिव वाले को देखोगे सब्जेक्ट को, पैसिव के केस में यू विल लुक एट द ऑब्जेक्ट इन पैसिव वॉइस और उसके अकॉर्डिंगली यू विल यूज द हेल्पिंग वर्ब। ठीक है। और पैसिव के सारे सेंटेंसेस में इन पॉजिटिव, नेगेटिव, इंट्रोगेटिव थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब इज यूज्ड। ठीक है। प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस में तीनों तरह के सेंटेंसेस के टाइप्स में हम थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब ही यूज करेंगे। अच्छा, अब हम अगर वी टॉक अबाउट स्ट्रक्चरल रूल्स of the sentences, तो हमें पास क्या आएगा in the case of positive sentence we have subject, then we have first form of verb. In case of third person singular we have s or es with our person, sorry, with our first form of verb as well, and then we have object, and after that we have a full stop. When we convert it into passive voice, तो हमारे पास क्या आएगा, ऑब्जेक्ट जिसको हमने कन्वर्ट कर दिया है सब्जेक्ट में, इज, एम, आर में से कोई एक हेल्पिंग वर्ब, थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, उसके बाद बाय, फिर हमारा सब्जेक्ट जिसको हमने ऑब्जेक्ट में कन्वर्ट कर दिया है। आफ्टर दैट वी हैव द रिमेनिंग पार्ट, जो भी एडवर्ब वगैरह कोई भी एक्स्ट्रा क्लॉज फ्रेज जो भी हमारे सेंटेंस में है वो, और उसके बाद फुल स्टॉप। ठीक है। अब ये दोनों सेंटेंसेस ही प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट है। आपके पास पैसिव आए तो भी वो प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट है, आपके पास एक्टिव आए तो भी वो प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट है। ऑल्दो हमने इज, एम, आर यूज किया है, वी हैव यूज्ड थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, बट दैट डजंट मेक आवर सेंटेंस चेंज इट्स टेंस। हमने सिर्फ काइंड चेंज की है फ्रॉम एक्टिव टू पैसिव, लेकिन थर्ड फॉर्म होने के बावजूद द सेंटेंस इज इन indefinite tense. This is something important to know. This is something important to remember. कि ये भी जो स्ट्रक्चर है ये भी एक प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट सेंटेंस का ही स्ट्रक्चर है। टेंस इज द सेम, जस्ट द काइंड ऑफ द सेंटेंस इज डिफरेंट। ठीक है। In case of negative sentence, we have subject, then we have do, or does, and not. Then we have verb in first form, object, and full stop. यहाँ पे do और does की presence हमें वैसे ही identification है, it is an identification for us that our sentence is in indefinite, present indefinite tense. है ना? Whenever we have do or does in our sentence, it tells us that the sentence is in present indefinite tense. ये एक्टिव का रूल था, सब्जेक्ट, डू, डज, नॉट, V1, object, full stop. Passive में when we'll convert it, we will change the subject into object, then object into subject, we will replace them. So we will convert object to subject. We have is, mr, then we have not, after is, mr, and after that we have third form of verb. After that we will add by and the subject of the active voice that we have converted into object in passive voice. Uske baad any remaining parts that we have plus a full stop. And in case of interrogative we have do, does, subject, verb first form में do does की presence shows us that it is present indefinite, और हम is, am, are में से कोई एक helping verb लेंगे because these are the helping verbs that we are supposed to use in our passive sentences in case of present indefinite tense. ठीक है, तो इनमें से कोई एक हेल्पिंग वर्ब हम सिलेक्ट करेंगे डिपेंडिंग ऑन आवर ऑब्जेक्ट. देन विल हैव आवर third form of verb by and subject that has been converted into object, remaining part or question mark. ये हो गए स्ट्रक्चरल रूल्स. ठीक है, और अब हम इन रूल्स को अप्लाई करेंगे ऑन सेंटेंसेस, सिंपल सेंटेंसेस, और चेंज करेंगे इनको इनटू पैसिव वॉइस. तो द फर्स्ट सेंटेंस दैट वी हैव इज do you read English? The presence of do in our active sentence tells us that we have to use is, am, or are in our passive voice. And this presence of do in our active sentence is also an identification that the tense that we have is present indefinite tense. Right? We have do in the beginning of our active sentence. We'll have is, am, or are in the beginning of our passive sentence. Then we'll have our object. The object है हमारा. The object will be taken out in the beginning of our sentence and we'll make it a subject. Is English. Read की third form we'll use. What is the third form of read? It is read. It spells the same, but its pronunciation is different. Okay, and after that we'll use by and the ऑब्जेक्ट यहाँ पे क्या है, सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द एक्टिव सेंटेंस, उसको हमने ऑब्जेक्टिव प्रोनाउन में चेंज किया एंड वी एडेड इन द एंड ऑफ आवर पैसिव सेंटेंस बिकॉज इट वाज अ क्वेश्चन, वी आर बाउंड टू यूज अ क्वेश्चन मार्क इन द एंड ऑफ इट. इज दैट क्लियर? Moving towards the next sentence, we have she drives my car. She drives my car. We already know that we ask two questions on verb to get the object. We either use kya, we or we use kisko to ask के what our object is. तो क्या ड्राइव किया? माई कार. क्या का आंसर मिला हमें? ड्राइव पे रख के, वर्ब पे रख के. माई कार इज द ऑब्जेक्ट, तो वील टेक माई कार इन द बिगनिंग ऑफ आवर सेंटेंस एंड मेक इट द सब्जेक्ट. तो माई कार के साथ वी बाउंड टू यूज आइदर इज और आर और एम. माई कार के साथ कौन सा जो है वो वर्ब एग्री करेगा? हेल्पिंग वर्ब. दैट इज बिकॉज इट इज अ सिंगुलर नाउन. My car is third person of third form of verb is driven, then by, then her. My car is driven by her. He loves Pakistan. Pakistan is loved by him. The gardener waters plants every day. Plants are watered by the gardener every day. Teachers do not punish students nowadays. Students are not punished by teachers nowadays. She gives her books to the poor boy. The poor boy is given books by her. अब इस सेंटेंस में we have two objects. She gives her books to the poor boy. क्या और किसको का क्वेश्चन करके verb पे we can get our object. क्या गिव किया? बुक्स. क्या गिव किया? बुक्स. क्या का आंसर आपके सेंटेंस में आपको देता है डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट, नॉन लिविंग. जो नॉन लिविंग ऑब्जेक्ट होगा दैट विल बी डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. क्या का आंसर विल बी डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. और किसको दिया? किसको गिव किया? द पुअर बॉय, टू द पुअर बॉय, है ना? तो द पुअर बॉय इज लिविंग ऑब्जेक्ट. लिविंग ऑब्जेक्ट आपका जो होता है दैट इज इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. ठीक है, और अगर आपके सेंटेंस में दोनों हो डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट, तो दोनों में से किसी को भी आप बाहर लेके आके अपना सेंटेंस पैसिव में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हो. प्रेफरेबल ये होता है कि आप जो है नॉन लिविंग ऑब्जेक्ट को बाहर लेके आए. यू टेक डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट आउट फर्स्ट एंड देन यू ऐड द इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट लेटर. लेकिन इट्स फाइन, इट डजंट मेक योर सेंटेंस इनकरेक्ट, सो यू कैन डू व्हाटएवर यू फील लाइक डूइंग और व्हाटएवर इज इजी फॉर यू टू डू. ओके. अच्छा, अब इस सेंटेंस को ही शी ड्राइव्स माई कार नेगेटिव में चेंज करते हैं. शी डज नॉट ड्राइव माई कार. नाउ यू चेंज इट इनटू पैसिव वॉइस. Change this sentence into passive voice. She does not drive my car. Change this sentence into passive voice. And also give me your attendance. Change the sentence into passive voice. Yes, what are you people doing? Give me the answer, hurry up. Hassam and Hamza. Abiha, Hurem. Hassan, Abdul Hai, Tawqir, Dua, Adil, Ahmad Raza, Elsa, Nida, all of you. Nida Sheikh, yes. That's not named by her. My car. Yes, that's correct. No one else. That is interrogative. I ask you to change it into negative and then translate, then transform it. Toki, Alishba Beg, that is not the answer. You're bound to use is or am or are in your passive sentence. Do and does are used in active sentence. Is, am, or are used in passive sentences. Moving towards the next tense, we have present continuous tense, which is also called present progressive tense. When we change it into passive voice, the first rule is that we use is, am, and are plus being in the passive sentence. Okay, is, am, are plus third form of verb is the rule of present indefinite. Present continuous में what are we doing different? We are adding being. अब थर्ड फॉर्म भी यूज कर लिया, इज, एम, आर यूज कर दिया, प्रेजेंट हमें पता चल गया, थर्ड फॉर्म से हमें पैसिव पता चल गया, लेकिन कंटिन्यूअस कैसे पता चलेगा? कंटिन्यूअस के लिए तो वी विल हैव टू यूज समथिंग विद आईएनजी, है ना? तो उस आईएनजी को हमने बी के साथ ऐड करके बीइंग बना दिया एंड देन वी एड इट इन आवर पैसिव सेंटेंस. हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स जो भी हैं वो यूज होंगे हमारे डिपेंडिंग ऑन द ऑब्जेक्ट, or sorry, the subject of the active or the passive sentences. In case of negative sentence, not is used before being. ठीक है, हमेशा फर्स्ट हेल्पिंग वर्ब के साथ ही यूज नॉट. तो फर्स्ट हेल्पिंग वर्ब तो इज, एम और आर ही होगा, उसके बाद विल यूज नॉट और उसके बाद वी विल यूज बीइंग. ठीक है, देन द थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब बाय, रेस्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस, फुल स्टॉप. Or in all types of present continuous के passive voices, we are going to use third form of verb, be it positive, negative, or interrogative. If we move towards the examples, we have positive में ये हमारे examples हैं rule के structural rules हैं. ठीक है, हसान शाह आपने किया है, इज माई कार ड्रिवन नॉट बाय हर. तो इज माई कार नॉट ड्रिवन बाय हर, वर्ब से पहले हम नॉट लगाते हैं. ठीक है, वी एड नॉट बिफोर वर्ब. पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस का स्ट्रक्चर क्या है? वी हैव सब्जेक्ट इज, एम, आर, फोर्थ फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब दैट इज वी वन आई एन जी, ऑब्जेक्ट एंड फुल स्टॉप. एंड इन पैसिव वॉइस वी हैव सब्जेक्ट जिसको हमने ऑब्जेक्ट को कन्वर्ट किया सब्जेक्ट में. ये वाला ऑब्जेक्ट जो एक्टिव का है उसको हम सब्जेक्ट के तौर पे लेके आए हैं. देन वी हैव इज, एम, आर, बीइंग, थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब बाय, सब्जेक्ट जिसको हमने ऑब्जेक्ट में कन्वर्ट किया है, एंड देन वी हैव रिमेनिंग पार्ट व्हाटएवर इट इज एंड फुल स्टॉप. ठीक है, नेगेटिव में what do we have subject is, am, are, not, v1 ing, that is also called fourth form of verb or present participle. Then we have our object and full stop. In case of passive voice, what we are supposed to do is that we're going to, change our object into subject, this object into subject is, mr plus not plus being plus third form of verb by, and the subject, this subject change into object, remaining part and full stop. And in case of an interrogative sentence, we have is, mr in the beginning in the active sentence, then we have subject, fourth form of verb that is first form of verb with the ing or present participle. ये सारे तीनों नाम दे सकते हैं हम to ing वाली form of verb. ठीक है, then we have object and a question mark because it's an interrogative sentence and we're bound to use a question mark. Or in case of a passive sentence, what do we have? We have is, am, or are. We convert it into object. We use being, we use verb, third form. Then we have by, we convert the subject to the object, remaining part, and we are bound to use a question mark in the end because it is an interrogative sentence and it is a must, it is essential, it is necessary to add a question mark in the end of an interrogative sentence. Is that clear? Now we'll move towards the examples of the passive voices of present continuous tense. The first sentence that we have is the carpenter is preparing the table. Where is the main verb? Repairing. क्या रिपेयर किया? द टेबल. किसको रिपेयर किया? ठीक है. द टेबल इज द ओनली ऑब्जेक्ट दैट वी हैव. तो दिस इज द टेबल इज द ऑब्जेक्ट. Carpenter is the subject. The table is, we'll use is क्योंकि the table is singular. Carpenter भी singular था, table भी singular है, that's why we have used is. लेकिन we have to focus on the subject every time, be it the active sentence or the object of passive sentence, ताकि we don't make any mistake. The table is, इसके बाद we are bound to use being, तो हमने being लगा दिया. Third form of verb is repaired, फिर by और फिर the subject of the active sentence that we have converted into the object in our passive sentence. Is that clear? Next sentence is he doing your job right now? Right now is an adverb. क्या वो अभी तुम्हारी job कर रहा है? Adverb of manner, right now. Is your job being done by him right now? He is writing his autobiography. He is writing what? क्या? क्या का answer is his autobiography. That is the object. So his autobiography is the object that we are supposed to convert into subject in the passive sentence. So his autobiography पहले आ गया. His autobiography is singular. We are going to use singular helping verb, that is. इसके बाद we are bound to use being. उसके बाद third form of verb, that is written by. और उसके बाद the subject that has been converted into object in our passive sentence. Subject of the active sentence that is converted into passive, into object into our passive sentence. ठीक है? Is John showing great respect to his teachers? Is John showing what? क्या शो कर रहा है? Great respect. किसको शो कर रहा है? To his teachers. So we have two objects in this sentence. So you can take whatever object you want to take out in the beginning and change it in the rest into passive voice. ठीक है ना? दोनों तरह से it will be considered correct. Great respect बाहर लेके आए. Is great respect being showed by John to his teachers? या क्योंकि his teachers भी हमारा object है. अब यहाँ पे देखें we have changed the helping verb. यहाँ we used is because we were talking about John. यहाँ पे we are talking about teachers which is a plural noun. तो his teachers के साथ we have used are. ठीक है? Are his teachers being shown great respect by John? दोनों तरह से the correct sentence will be considered correct. Fine. Arya is offering Brandon a cup of tea. Arya is offering Brandon a cup of tea. So offer क्या offer क्या? What is she offering? What का answer is our direct object. Coffee, a cup of coffee. क्या offer किया? A cup of coffee. किसको offer किया? We get the indirect object that is Brandon. किसको offer किया? Brandon को. ठीक है ना? तो दोनों तरह से we can convert this sentence into passive voice. दोनों में से कोई भी object बाहर ले आए, make it a subject और passive बना दें. एक ही sentence है. Arya is offering Brandon a cup of tea. Arya is offering Brandon a cup of tea. पहले में हमने indirect object बाहर निकाला. That is the living object. That is Brandon. Brandon is being offered a cup of tea by Arya. और दूसरे में हमने हमारा direct object बाहर निकाला. That is a cup of tea. A cup of tea is being offered by Arya to Brandon. ठीक है? दोनों तरह से it will be considered correct. अब your task is to change is John showing great respect to his teachers into assertive. John is showing great respect to his teachers and change it into passive voice. जल्दी से आ जाए in the chat and convert this sentence into passive voice. And I want you all to be responsive. Response दे मुझे. Please respond, all of you. Hassan Shah, convert the sentence. John is showing great respect to his teachers. Convert it into passive voice. Tawkir, Alishba, Aliza, Abiha, Riaz. All of you. Hadi, Hassam and Hamza, Nida, Abiha Aziz, Hurram, हाई, दुआ काशिफ, आदिल अंसारी, एहसन, अहमद रजा अंजुम, एल्सा, निदा शेख, all of you. Great respect is being shown by John to his teachers. Yes, Takir, correct. It can be converted into passive voice in two different ways. See, I will not mark your attendance if you don't answer my questions. Great respect is being shown by John to his teachers. The teachers are being shown great respect by John. Ahmad, Adil, Saim, Tokir, excellent Tokir. You've used both ways to convert it into passive voice. That's excellent, Huram. Mm, I asked you to change it into assertive first and then, you know, convert it into passive voice. Is being shown. Is being shown, Alishba. You've missed being, and that changes it into present indefinite tense. Dua, Nida. Yes, you people are right. But you see, even if you answer me incorrectly, I appreciate that you are responsive, that you respond to my questions, and it shows you how much you know and how much you don't. ठीक है ना? So you keep, you know, responding in the class and keep being active. Anyway, now we'll move towards the, passive voice of present perfect tense. अब ये तरह के तीन तरह के ये एस्पेक्ट्स जो हैं वी चेंज इनटू पैसिव इन प्रेजेंट. कौन से तीन एस्पेक्ट्स? परफेक्ट, इंडेफिनेट और कंटिन्यूस. ये तीन एस्पेक्ट्स हैं जो हम ये चेंज करेंगे इन पैसिव वॉइस इन प्रेजेंट. ठीक है, ये चीज जस्ट नोट इट डाउन समवेयर सो दैट यू रिमेंबर इट always. You just listen to me carefully when I am telling you this thing, because in exams if you get a sentence that belongs to any of these tenses, आप उसको तो चेंज करेंगे. अगर इनमें से अदर देन दीज टेंसेस आपके पास कोई सेंटेंस आता है टू बी चेंज इनटू पैसिव वॉइस, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज एंड डोंट ट्राई टू जस्ट चेंज इट इनटू पैसिव वॉइस, in any way that you find possible. आपको लिखना है वहां पे कि it cannot be changed into passive voice because of the tense. You have to, identify this thing and make a decision, a right decision at that time. If we talk about the rules are that we're bound to use has been, have been in the passive voices of present indefinite, present perfect tense. In the passive voices of present perfect tense, what helping verb is used is has been or had been. Fine. And we use third form of verb along with has been and have been. And obviously the helping verb that we're going to use depends on the subject of the active sentence or of the passive sentence. We can't just use any helping verb on our own depending on our, choice. We have to first figure out, looking at the sentences, looking at their subjects, and then we have to, with calculated this we have to take a calculated decision, and then we have to choose it. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल कैलकुलेट करके कि क्या सेंटेंस है, क्या सब्जेक्ट है, कौन सा टेंस है, कौन सा हेल्पिंग वर्ब लगेगा, उसके हिसाब से. क्योंकि हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स इन एक्टिव सेंटेंस माइट बी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स इन पैसिव सेंटेंसेस. एनीवे, और नेगेटिव सेंटेंस में नॉट जो है वो हम फर्स्ट हेल्पिंग वर्ब के बाद ही लगाएंगे, एंड दैट मेक्स इट, placed between the has, have and the been. Has, have और been के बीच में. Been से पहले हम लगाएंगे passive voice. That will be easier for you to, remember. Or in all types, positive, negative, interrogative, third form of verb is used in passive voices of present tenses. Is that clear? Now we'll move towards the structural rules. Positive का structural rule क्या है? That we have subject, has, have, थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब ऑब्जेक्ट एंड फुल स्टॉप। यही है ना रूल हमारे एक्टिव सेंटेंस का बेटा। इफ यू डोंट मेमोराइज द रूल्स तो यू वोंट बी एबल टू डू पैसिव वॉइसेस। पैसिव और एक्टिव में हम लोग दोनों तरह के सेंटेंसेस में वी आर बाउंड टू यूज, we are bound to memorize the rules to be able to convert sentences. तो rules हमें याद होंगे तो हमें tenses भी याद होंगे, rules याद होंगे, it will be easier for us to do direct and indirect speech. Rules हमें याद होंगे तो it will be easier for us to do voices, to do forms and kinds of sentences. तो कुछ भी करने के लिए what we need to know is, we need to memorize is the rules. The rules should be at your fingertips. Okay. ठीक है। तो द रूल फॉर द एक्टिव सेंटेंस इज सब्जेक्ट हैज हैव, थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब विच इज आल्सो कॉल्ड पास्ट पार्टिसिपल, थर्ड फॉर्म पास्ट पार्टिसिपल वी वन आई एन जी प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल। ये लिखते जाएं इफ यू फील, इफ यू बिलीव, इफ यू हैव अ फीलिंग कि आपको ये भूल जाएगा, ठीक है ना। then we'll if we want to convert such sentence bearing this rule, if we want to change it into passive voice, the rule that we've got to follow is कि हमें we have to convert object into subject. We have to have has or has, this have or has will be added according to the subject. जो पहले यहाँ पे object था उसको subject बनाएंगे, according to that we're going to use have or has. उसके बाद we're bound to use been, third form of verb by and object, then the remaining part. ठीक है। In negative, in the form of, in the case of a negative sentence, what we are going to do is, what we have is subject has have not verb object. तो यहाँ पे सब एक चेंज आएगा ऊपर वाले रूल में, that we are going to use that we are going to add not between has and been. ठीक है। been से पहले not के बाद sorry has have के बाद we are going to place not, third form of verb by and subject and remaining part. And in case of interrogative sentence, we have has at have in the beginning, then we have subject verb. तो verb से पहले क्योंकि हम been लगा रहे थे तो अगर not भी होगा तो वो been से पहले ही आएगा। Fine. So we have has have, then we have object that is converted into subject. We have been after that. If in case of a negative interrogative sentence, we're bound to add not before been. ठीक है। been से पहले not आएगा in case of negative interrogative sentence. और फिर we have third form of verb by subject, we will convert subject to object and the remaining part. Examples क्या है हमारे पास? Rascals have robbed the new couple. Rascals have robbed the new couple. The new couple, अब rascals was a plural noun, so we have added have. लेकिन यहाँ पे we have the new couple as a subject in passive sentence, so we will use as, has. The new couple has been robbed by the rascals. The brave person has saved many lives. The brave person has saved many lives. The subject is the brave person, which is obviously a single noun. तो हमने use किया है, we have used has. Saved many lives. Now many lives is a plural. Is a plural noun. So many lives के साथ we will use have been in a passive sentence. Then we'll have saved by the brave person. Is that clear? After that, we have I have driven a tank truck filled with diesel. A tank truck. What have I driven? What? क्या drive किया? A tank truck. ये हमारा object है. Filled with diesel. चाहे तो शुरू में लगा दें. A tank truck which was filled with diesel. This is our object. ठीक है. जिसको we'll change it into subject in our passive sentence. A tank truck filled with diesel has been driven by me, क्योंकि this was the subject of the passive sentence, तो हमने has लगाया है because has goes with it. यहाँ पे भी have I के साथ we are bound to use have, तो because have goes with I, we have used have in the active sentence, but we have used had in our passive sentence. The next sentence is Mariam has taught Peter about domestic affairs. Peter is also third person singular. Maryam was third person singular. तो हम यहाँ पे has ही use करेंगे. But in passive, the helping verb will be has been taught about domestic affairs by Maryam. She has mopped the floor twice. क्या mop किया? The floor. ठीक है. और कैसे का आंसर इज आर ऑब्जेक्ट आर एडवर्ब. तो कैसे मॉप किया? दो दफा मॉप किया. दैट इज एडवर्ब. एडवर्ब विल बी एडेड इन द एंड ऑफ आवर सेंटेंस. क्या और किसको इज ऑब्जेक्ट्स दैट विल बी टेकन इन द बिगनिंग. तो क्या आप मॉप किया? द फ्लोर. द फ्लोर इज सिंगुलर. हैज बीन मॉप्ड. मॉप्ड में डबल पी आएगा. सॉरी फॉर दैट. बाय हर और एडवर्ब इन द एंड टॉयस और उसके बाद फुल स्टॉप. ही हैज फिनिश्ड द वर्क एट फुल स्पीड. तो क्या फिनिश किया? हिज वर्क. कैसे का आंसर इज एडवर्ब. एडवर्ब इज एडेड इन द एंड ऑफ योर सेंटेंस. तो ही हैज फिनिश्ड द वर्क एट फुल स्पीड फुल स्टॉप. हिज वर्क हैज बीन फिनिश्ड बाय हिम एट फुल स्पीड फुल स्टॉप. ठीक है ना. he has purchased all material from Korea. He has purchased. क्या purchase किया? All material. All material is the object. We are going to add it in the beginning of our passive sentence. So all materials is because it is plural, we have added has. Although we had added has in the active sentence, we are bound to use have. In the passive, क्यों? क्योंकि हमारा object जो है वो subject बन गया. When it became subject, it was a plural subject. We are bound to add have. ठीक है ना. Have been purchased by him from Korea. That's it. अब your task is domestic meaning घरेलू. ठीक है ना. घरेलू is domestic. Alishba. Now your task is to change he has finished the work at full speed into interrogative sentence and then convert it into passive voice. Has he finished the work at full speed? Question mark. Change it into passive voice. And also give me your attendance if you haven't given me your attendance yet. And if there is any question regarding this class, please ask me. We have last 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes left to ask me whatever you want to ask me. If still there is something that you find out after the class, you're welcome to ask me in Google Classroom. But please make sure that you don't ask me anything, or even if you ask me anything after 12 in at night, you know, you don't expect any answer from me, a prompt answer at least. You're, please look at the time when you're asking questions, and if it's time to go to bed already, then I will obviously answer you in the morning. Please give me your attendance and also convert that sentence into passive voice. Abdul Hai Mustafa, he has been finishing his work in full speed. Dua Kashif, please go through it again. We use third form of verb and we changed subject into object, object into subject. What have you done? Has the work, has the work been finished by him at full speed? Yes, Nida, that's correct. Not yet, Abdul Hai. What do you mean by that? Has the work finished by him at full speed? Yes, Adil as son. You people are correct. Give me your attendance. Excellent. This is, it of today's lecture. Thank you very much. I'm ending the meeting here. Allah Hafiz and take care of yourselves.